Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be pushing some Power League. So with the introduction of Hank, I feel like Power League is my safe spot because I can just ban him. I don't have to face off against him. I don't have to play ladder and feel like I'm playing the most sweatiest world finals ever, every single game. No, I could just chill on Power League. So made a tiny bit of progression. We've been, playing a lot more Brawl Stars recently because of the new balance changes. So yeah, let's just get into it. So before we jump into it, make sure you're using a create code. That'd be greatly appreciated. Without further ado, let's hop into it. All right, guys, so jumping into the first game then. So straight away, no questions asked, I just banned the Hank. If the enemy has first pick, just ban the Hank. If they, of course, you have first pick, don't ban Hank because you want him. That's just a general rule of thumb when it's a broken brawler in the game. So, it's been a little bit of a while since there's been, a brawler this strong. I think the last one was Buster, where you had to waste a ban every single time. So, fair dues to the balancing team. They've done a pretty decent job so far. And there's no doubt that Hank's going to get absolutely destroyed with some balance changes, hopefully. So, we have Dry Season. They first picked a Gene, which is fair enough. We go with the Grom, which, again, is fair enough. I would actually say that, Tick is the better thrower now. I was actually seeing this point on Twitter. I don't know who rose the question, but I was wondering why Tick was being used a lot. I just think Tick's just solid against everything. You can still be okay against aggro as long as you conserve your super. And, at the low leagues, Grom, he's going to be really easy to hit shots. So I'd actually consider banning Grom at the lower leagues, but at the higher leagues, I think Tick is the better option. So Carl is being... I don't think Carl is the best of options. We've already got a thrower here. I think Belle could be a solid option. I do like the Belle on this map. Let's see. They're saying some aggro, but I don't think aggro is really needed. I'm going to go the Belle. Just because I like Belle, I probably could have picked a much better option. But to me, whenever I play this map, I think I played this map like 3 or 4 times in the past day. And I played Belle near enough every single time I've won. And I've just clapped the enemy team, especially against a Gene. It's a good, kind of soft counter to a Gene because, it stops people from grouping up. So that's why Belle is fantastic. So going into the first game then. So we're going to get the Grom versus the Sprout matchup. And then I'm going to be versus Gray. I've got much better range. And then Piper's just going to vibe in the middle. I mean, Piper has just not been a great brawler. Piper's not more of a counter brawler right now. I'm not too sure why my teammate kind of just picks Piper. It's definitely an ego pick. So, if you're picking Piper, just drop the ego and just go a much better brawler than her. So I'm going to wait for my shield to start regenning here. That's always important in a really passive game mode like bouncy or knockout. And I'm just going to consistently try and hit some shots there. Unfortunately, the Grom is not switching the matchup, which is really going to hurt us because now we've got the Sprout pushing up down the right hand side. And then we also have Grom who can just use his gadget onto this Gray, sorry, who can use the gadget onto Grom, take him down. So I'm going to use the third trap right here, and that's literally what I'm speaking about right there with the Gray. We should be able to probably get this Gene. Nice. I mean, the Piper's clapping, to be fair. The Piper is playing really well, and we should be able to take down Sprout as well. Fair play, fair play. I mean, Piper's a hard brawler to play in this meta, but if you play it correctly, just like this guy is, he can absolutely make a difference. So there's no point really pushing up here. We're up against brawlers that we can just sit back and wait for them to go into the traps. And again, another reason why I really love Belle on this map, because all you need is a lead, and then you can just plant all the gadgets around here, and they're just literally forced to go into them, and you're pretty much going to get a kill every single time. So I'm not too sure why the Piper's going up here. We should just sit back and wait for them to get close. And literally, I just pinpointed the reason why I love Belle. The gadget's going to save me right here. And these guys are arguing. I'm just going to let them argue. I don't want to risk going up and lose my lead. Grom's just going to hit the Grom bomb. And there's no way these guys can power come back. So yeah, that's going to be the first game right there. Pretty hilarious. I don't know who's to blame out of these guys, to be honest. They're all pretty much down bad. But that's going to be the first game. Let's hop into the next one, and hopefully it's a little bit more competitive. I don't like games that are just all walkover. There's no drama, there's no, tilting. That's where the views come from. Especially, again, I'm having so much fun watching Bobby stream. Normally, I don't watch Brawl content much, but I'll plug Bobby. He's got some really good content. He's a pro player as well. Of course, one of the best in the world. I just find it hilarious when a pro is just tilting, because I'm like, well, at least I'm not the only one raging at some Power League randoms. So It's like these guys have kind of stopped having their little fight. I don't know, lovers tiff. I don't know what to call it. Like, these guys just we need to get a room. They're just arguing too much. But we're gonna get some decent taps onto the Sprout. And again, I don't know why the Grom isn't just going thrower versus thrower. Like, I know he might be dominating the Grey, but then we have a Sprout on our side just doing the same thing. It's just not it. But we can get some good shots onto these guys right here. Unfortunately, the Piper goes down because, again, it's not the Piper's fault. It's the Grey. It's the Grom. He needs to just switch the matchup pretty much straight away. Now Gene is pushing up, and we have a Grey who can just hook us as well. Yeah, Grom, you need to get over there, bro. Just get on the Sprout. We're literally in spawn, and the Sprout's pushing up. Like, this is something I learned at preschool. I literally learned this so early on. Just get on the Sprout. We're winning right now, so get on him, push him back, and we can do something. Doesn't really matter though. He's doing a decent job against this Gene. I mean, Gene's just walking straight into every single Grom bomb. And now Grey should be one shot from death here if the Grom helps pinch. No, he's still going to be one shot. I'm just going to heal up here. I've still got one more gadget to play with. And now I've got my shield activated again. It's just, everything is going good at the minute. Getting some decent taps in. Grom again, cycling super pretty well. I mean, he is at least doing something, even though he's on the wrong matchup. And I'm shooting walls here. Yeah, that's really good from me. Really good. And now, okay, can I stop shooting the walls? We have Gene pushing up with super. This is getting pretty sketchy so far. Gene pushing up still. We can hit a couple of taps onto him. We should be able to get the Grey pretty weak as well. And yeah, I'm just going to run into him and take him down. So that's going to be an easy first game. Even though the matchups were just completely wrong, we still ended up just walking through those guys. I just love Belle. Like, I literally love Belle. And he went 5-0. I mean, yeah, that's fair enough, but I just don't know. Their team was just so damn bad. Anyways, going into the next game, let's see if we can end on 2 wins. All right, guys, so jumping into the next game and the final one, we have Field Goal, which for me is by far the most unbalanced map. I think this map needs to just get deleted, especially with Unbreakable Walls. It is really damn bad. If you've seen the competitive meta, it's just like one throw on the enemy team, and then it's like a tank or a tank counter, and then it's just a mid. It's a really boring map to play, but anyways, enough complaining. They go with a Grey. So Grey's a good option because you can play in mid or lane, so a very solid pick from them. So let's see what our teammate goes. So, you know, Carl, he's a good pick. He's pretty good into throwers, and, you know, not the worst option in the lane on this map, so I won't be disgraced if when a Cole. Normally when I go a Nita or like a Bonnie or a Shelly or something like that, but no, we'll let him cook on the Carl. Let's see what he's cooking up this one. And now going into the next one. To be fair, there's a lot of okay, that is not what I wanted on this map. I mean, Tara is a good brawler at the moment, but not on this map. I just feel like a thrower is going to dominate Tara. I feel like maybe, you know, like a Nita can out-wall peek, a Sandy. They go with their Frank. Interesting, very interesting. Let's see, there you go with the Shelly. So what do I even do against that? Do I just go Barley? Do I just go Barley, or I can go Nita? I can't go Primo because of, yeah, Surge. Actually, that's a good shout. Surge could be probably the best option because it's good against everything. Surge recently got nerfed, but I think he's good in this scenario because I'm easily going to get my levels. Even though we haven't got mid, probably Carl's going to have to go mid. Do I just switch? No, there's no point even switching gadget. Maybe in a harder matchup, I'll switch the gadget. But this is probably going to be, yeah, and we go with the shield as well. I think that's the best build on this map, or just in general. I really like the shield with Surge because it's quite squishy. Anyways, let's go into either of the matchups. Either of them, I don't really care. You know, Carl has a really good matchup against Frank as well, so that's one thing to bear in mind. So Tara wants to swap matchup already here, which is a little bit weird. Looks like the Frank just completely obliterates our enemies. Our teammate, and Shelly just walks through me as well. So that is a really bad start. A really bad start. Maybe I need to switch the matchup. I don't know. I don't know how he just got walked over that quickly, but we've got super to hand here. Looks like they're kind of messing around with it here. I'm just going to use my super straight away, just so I can get that extra speed. And now let's see what we can cook up. So just one more shot to super. We can just run up on this Grey and get our ammo back, and we should just be able to get this Grey down pretty quickly. But now it's still going to be pretty hard with Frank with so much HP. It's going to be pretty hard to get him down consistently. Shelly is going to just run in. There's no point even using our super here because he's just going to walk into the teleport, and we should just be able to jump onto this Grey. We kind of waste that super right there, but eventually we should just be able to run into this Shelly. Let's see. Oh, I was kind of hoping that... Okay, that was a really weird Frank super because now he's just opened up our their walls. Another Tara super right there. I was hoping I could probably thread the needle. See, this Grey is really weak. We're able to get the Shelly down, and we can just slot that one in. So it's a really weird game. I don't know what they're cooking up, but really weird draft. I kind of like it when people aren't afraid to make risks, but you know, it can really surprise you, especially at the beginning. So Shelly has super here. We kind of need to just run at her before she just gets an easy goal. I'm going to pass this over to the Tara because she's pretty safe with her Brawl. With a ball, we should be able to just get our super from this Grey. A couple of easy taps. Literally all of them are just free walking supers, and maybe we can just go in here. Cole just tries, I don't know what he's cooking up, but we can get our super back here. Hopefully we can survive in time. That's going to be a tasty shot onto those guys, and now once we start regenning, we can start pushing back off the map. So Shelly is just so scary when she's walking up here. She's probably close to super. Frank hasn't got any gadgets left, so it can probably be a lot more aggro, but he's actually going to get close to taking me down. Cole's going to go into the Shelly. Okay, I see what you're definitely cooking up. It's nothing that great, and he's just going to walk it in. So yeah, some questionable choices from my teammates. I don't know why he gadgeted into a Shelly. Maybe he misclicked. I don't know. Right. At least if we get our matchup straight in this one, we should be able to win because that Tara just got deleted instantly. So let's just switch straight away. And by the way, if you've seen the new emote, that is what I call the cooking emoji. Like if you start cooking, you can just spam that emoji because it's just straight fire. So we're going to pop the gadget right here to hopefully get our super. We should be able to get our super now, but it doesn't matter because I don't know. Who did Shelly feed super off? Because it felt like she had it pretty much as soon as she shot me. This is so damn bad. I don't know what is happening right now. How is a Frank beating us? We're losing to Frank. He's pretty much the worst brawler in the game, and we can't deal with him. But I'm close to super right here. I think the big problem is actually Shelly, but no one is dealing with the Shelly. Now we have our super to hand. You know what? Once I get my shield, I'm just going to use it to get that third level, and I can just start chaining. It looks like the Frank is going to be abused by that Tara, but then Grey just teleports onto her anyway. I'm going to put my gadget just to hopefully get a few more pieces of ammo back, and now that should be a goal. I'm just going to jump in anyways. I know actually that was a bad idea. I was going to jump in because I didn't trust my teammates basically, and now I just wasted my super, but I should be able to get it back quite easily. You know what? I'm just going to throw this over here and then pop my gadget in time, and I should be able to get nice Taurus with a super right here. Oh, Grey nearly he tried it. He nearly got that through, and with 1 minute left, as long as we're gonna just sit here, Frank's just taking these shots, and he's actually going to run into us, and I don't think we've actually got... Oh no, we got the ball there. Nice. If we didn't get the ball there, that was pretty scary because I didn't think we had the ammo to take him down. So we managed to win that one. Honestly, Surge doesn't feel as free as before. Like, into this matchup, I could pop gadget, get all of my ammo back, and survive a lot. I don't know. It just feels like I'm not getting as much value anymore. Maybe I just got to be a bit more precise with my gadget. But anyways, going straight back onto the Frank then. I mean, it's Frank, right? Why am I overthinking a Frank? It's literally Frank. He should be an easy kill pretty much every single time. So we're just going to walk onto him. I think he's going to kill us. No, somehow we survived that one. And my teammates are cooking it up right here. They're actually... spoke too soon. Spoke way too soon right there. But now I've got super. I'm just going to hold it because in this matchup, I don't really need the range. I'm going to jump on in here, pop my gadget, and just spam shots like crazy like a skillful Surge does. And then claim I'm the best player in the world because, yeah, that's literally all I did was pop my gadget button and just spam. So I'm not going to overextend there. I'm going to wait for the Frank to respawn. But now the Grey is dead and it can be time for us to make a play. So I'm just going to pass this up to Carl. Don't even need to waste my super because he can just slot that in anyway. Now we've got our third level, so that is fantastic. I'm just going to use it to jump over the left-hand side, and we can cycle pretty easily. Pretty close to super already. Frank, I don't know what he's doing with the ball there, but yeah, we can just... I don't know what's happening with Power League today. Like, this is one... Oh, okay. That was really bad. I probably should have definitely scored right there. I spoke too soon. I was literally talking as if I won the game, and now... Oh, it's going to backfire, isn't it? This happens every single time. Now, it's going to bite me from behind. So we're just going to jump in on the Frank right here. I'm going to walk into the grey. I know I'm going to die there. I should have probably waited for him to shoot first, because him activating the damage gear, I think, lost us that matchup. I'm just going to use my super here to hopefully get us away from this Shelly. I can use my super to dodge the Shelly shot as well. And Frank is just going to survive in time. And Grey... Oh, no. I saw that a million miles away, but I couldn't stop it. 30 seconds left. This is not happening right now. This is not happening. I was vibing. I was enjoying life. And now I feel like we're going to lose. Like, I really feel like we're going to lose. Frank is dodging like crazy up in here. We're getting close to super. My teammate just got absolutely wrecked on the lane. And now we're about to lose. There's just no way we're about to lose this. Oh, we just lost against a Frank. That is... You know how embarrassing that is? We lost against a Frank. I mean, I got star player. It doesn't even matter. These guys somehow made it work. I don't even know what to say. Was that a bad surge? Or... What? I don't know. At this point, just screw Power League. Screw Brawl Stars at a minute. It's so frustrating. But anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.